Hello, and welcome to the NVT Phybridge VLAN and trunking informational video. My name is Nico, and today we'll be discussing what VLANs are, what is trunking, and how to enable these configurations on your Flex 24, CLEER 24, PoLRE 24, and PoLRE 48 managed switches. To briefly explain VLANs, VLANs act as logical partitions within your network where devices will be able to communicate on smaller subnetworks while still being physically connected to the larger network. Traffic can pass throughout a network, be it tagged by a VLAN or untagged, ensuring that traffic is segregated from devices outside of that VLAN. Trunking is used when links between switches need to carry traffic belonging to more than one VLAN, allowing for multiple switches to be interconnected within the same subnetwork. The Flex 24, CLEER 24, PoLRE 24, and PoLRE 48 managed switches can support up to 4,095 VLANs, ranging from 1 to 4,095. VLAN 1 acts as the default native VLAN, however this can be changed through various means of configuration. Traffic will go untagged through the native VLAN, while tagged traffic will pass through with a VLAN tag, otherwise known as a .1Q tag. To create a VLAN through the command line interface, we'll use a series of PAL commands to make the appropriate configurations. In this example, if we would like to create VLAN 10, we would use the command pal-set-VLAN create 10. We can use the pal-set-VLAN default command to set the default VLAN across all of our ports. We can also delete VLANs using the command pal-set-VLAN delete, followed by the VLAN or VLANs you would like to delete. Now for the VLAN to work appropriately, we will need to assign it to an interface. For this example, if we want to assign VLAN 10 to port 11 on the managed switch, our command will be pal-set-port-VLAN 11 add-VLAN 10 untagged. Now we will have assigned port 11 to VLAN 10. Configuring a trunk port via the command line interface is fairly similar. We would simply input the commands used previously, but we will change the traffic type to tagged as there will be multiple VLANs passing through the singular port. For example, if we would like to tag VLAN 10 traffic on port number 4, we would use the command pal-set-port-VLAN 4 add-VLAN 10 tagged. We would allow port 4 to serve as a trunk port for VLAN 10 and its native VLAN respectively. Do not forget to save running configurations after you are done making these changes using the command pal-conf-save. This will ensure that the changes are not lost in the event of a switch reboot. VLAN and trunk port configurations can be made via the GUI by accessing the VLAN page. From here, we can access various configuration settings with the simple press of a button. As you can see on the VLAN table tab, we are given a list of all of the VLANs that the switch is currently supporting. By default, all switches will have VLAN 1 as its default. It is important to note that VLAN 1 should never be deleted under any circumstances, as this causes some configuration errors within the managed switch. A white box will indicate that the port is not an access port, and a blue box will indicate that the port is a member of said VLAN. On the VLAN table tab, a gray interface number indicates that the VLAN is tagged on that specific interface. Likewise, a solid black interface number indicates that the VLAN is untagged on that interface. Although it should be noted that the configurations may not properly reflect this on the GUI because these changes were made on the command line interface. Because of this, we recommend that you make configurations to your VLAN and trunk ports either entirely on the GUI or entirely on the command line interface. Never mix and match between the two. The VLAN to port tab allows us to assign ports to the various VLANs on our managed switch, and the Assign PVID tab allows us to assign the desired untagged native VLAN for each port on our switch. After we're finished making our configurations, we can hit the Save icon, which will save our existing configurations upon startup, and then in the same right-hand corner, we can log out of the switch GUI. Thank you for watching the VLAN and trunking informational video for the CLEER 24, FLEX 24, PoLRE 24, and PoLRE 48 managed switches. Many more robust configuration settings are available within the administrative guides found on our website at nvtphybridge.com. We hope this has been an informative look at VLANs and how they're configured within a network, and we hope you have a wonderful day.